It's okay. We are gonna do the song in English today, so I'm not sure if that wasn't or if that wasn't relayed.
Yeah, they're like, well, you have a 90-second window. And so me and my manager were like, okay, I was like, maybe I can just do it in Spanglish, like, for the 90 seconds. Like, that'll work. And then just that week hit, man, and just, actually, no, I'm going to do it fully in Spanish. So I got there and started rehearsing with my organ player, and she walked in and was like, nope, sorry, you're not.
Did you know, like, as soon as you made that decision that you would not be welcome back at the Dodgers organization probably ever?
I was ready for anything. I knew what the vibe was instantly when I opened my eyes and I saw that she had disappeared because she was standing right by me. She said, don't email us, don't call us ever again.
Guys, we're going to talk about this woke singer getting roasted online because they decided to show up to a baseball game and sing the national anthem in Spanish. So what's hilarious about this is that they felt like they were just so entitled that they could just show up, do whatever the heck they wanted to do, like showing up at somebody else's stadium. They're telling you their parameters. This is what we want you to do, but then they turn it into some sort of activist event. Like they want to hijack their audience that they worked hard to gain and then use that for their own ulterior motive. Really scummy stuff. And I'm glad people came out and roasted this loser, Nezza, that's the singer's name, for this. And then she sits up here and cries about it. It's actually pretty hilarious. Let's get into this.
Okay, we are gonna do the song in English today, so I'm not sure if that wasn't or if that wasn't relayed.
So this person y'all just heard, we gonna do the song in English. She said, okay, she could have not performed. She could have said, nah, you know what? I'm not okay with that. I really wanted to do it in Spanish. She could have even argued with them if she wanted to. Just argue with them if you want to and see if they'll agree to it or something. Not say, okay, and then just go and do whatever the hell you want anyway. Says, so I did it anyway, in her own words.
Alright, bear with me, because I'm still very shooken up and emotional, and Anyways, I just got home from singing the national anthem in Spanish at the Dodgers game, and it is the official Star-Spangled Banner in Spanish. You can Google it. So I'll just read it to you really quick, but it was officially commissioned in 1945 by the U.S. State Department as a part of President Franklin Roosevelt's Good Neighbor policy to foster a better relationship with Latin America. Because of this, I didn't think I would be met with any sort of, like, no, especially because we're in LA.
Well, how about the fact that the lady you spoke to literally just said no? I mean, do your ears work or something? I mean, you could understand English, right? It doesn't sound like it to me.
And with everything happening, and I've sang the national anthem many times in my life, but there was today out of all days, I could not. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just could not believe when she walked in and told me no. But I just felt like I needed to do it. Para mi gente. For anyone who's been following me for a while, you know, everything I do is out of love, like, out of love. Good.
Yeah, I mean, well, how about out of respect? I mean, it's not your stadium, it's not your show, it's not your audience. You didn't build it up. Like, you could have put together your own show and sung whatever the hell you wanted. You could have got thousands of people to come to something else. But no, you hijacked somebody else's operation. Somebody else put all their blood, sweat, and tears into this, and you decided that you were just going to take it over because you just felt something in your spirit. And no, that's not okay, because by doing that, you're disrespecting what these people invited you there to do. You don't like it, don't accept the invite. You can't just come up in somebody's place and their stuff and do whatever the heck you want to do. No, you need to do what they asked you to do. Otherwise, there's nothing wrong with going and doing your own thing. Nobody is stopping you. That's one thing I don't get about these activist types. Nobody's stopping you from going to do your own thing. Why you always got to hijack everything else from everybody else and then try to twist it into something that you feel like is your preference rather than respecting what they're asking you for. Like, it just boggles my mind, man. And then don't see no type of wrong in that. Like, well, I can see if you at least see both. Well, yeah, was it disrespectful to them? Yeah, but I wanted to do it, so whatever. At least say that, but don't try to pretend like it wasn't disrespectful.
Energy out of love, and I'm proud of myself for doing that today.
These people want to rage against the machine so bad. It's pathetic. And look at this fool crying over here. This is giving Selena Gomez.
I'm sad. I open my Instagram. My life. I am so sorry. My life, is it going? Is it going? Okay, it's live. Bad sir. I'm so sorry. I don't know what is happening.
Because my parents are immigrants, and they've been citizens like my whole life at this point. They got documented really early, but I just can't imagine them being ripped away from me, even at this age, like, let alone like a little kid. Like, what are we doing? Anyways, sorry. This is a whole different side of me that y'all never see, but thank you for all the sweet messages. I love you guys so much. Safe to say I'm never allowed in that stadium ever again, but I love you guys so much.
Good.
I love you guys.
Now, while there were some people who backed up this woke activist childish activity, a lot of people did not.
Some girl sang the national anthem in Spanish at a Dodgers game to protest size, then cried online when it didn't land. Yeah, good. Turns out Dodger Stadium isn't your activist safe space. It's an American ballpark. Sing the anthem, skip the TED Talk next time. There probably won't be a next time, though.
When someone invites you to their house and then you do something that they asked you not to do, that's a problem. So you could have, when they told you not to sing it in Spanish, you could have said, you know, I have my political beliefs, I'm not going to sing then, I apologize, and you could have left. You've known that you were going to sing there for I don't know how long, and if everything wasn't going on in the world, you would have sang it in English. So I don't have a problem with the Spanish thing. I have a problem with you saying that you did it for your political views and your beliefs, but you took that opportunity to do it.
Oh, say, can you deport this girl?
I just don't get it. I just don't get the defiantness of these liberals, these activists, these people that just feel like they could do whatever the hell they want. From burning American flags, from bombarding ICE detention centers, hiding immigrants and sneaking them through back doors and defying immigration laws, invading ICE. They could just do whatever the hell they want and feel they should get no type of repercussions.
Get her out. Get her out of here.
At the wrong place. You could have went and protested peacefully and sang and did whatever you want, but in someone else's house, you did it. I think you owe the Dodgers and even the fans an apology. I think that you stepped out of line and that you could have did it a different way or the correct way, but I think you need to owe everybody an apology for doing it. You can have your beliefs and you can do it, but you need to do it the right way.
That felt like she had the right, felt like she could just do it because it's in America, where America is just laughed at because nobody likes to follow the laws. That she could literally go into a Dodgers game and sing the national anthem after being told not to do it. She felt like she could just sing the national anthem in Spanish after being told not to do it. What is wrong with these people?
If you came to my house and I invited you somewhere and then you did something that I asked you not to do, that is disrespectful. You are just as bad as the government picking up all those people from their works and stuff. You're doing just as bad as them by doing your own thing that you thought was correct. They think that's correct. You think that's correct, and you're wrong. Everyone's wrong. They're both wrong. You could have came together as a community. You could have asked to sing it after you sang it in English. I'm sure they might have let you do that, but you did it wrong. I think you owe them an apology.
What is wrong with these people? Why doesn't authority at all, the people that is cutting your check because you don't have money, okay, have to tell you the rules, and then you just feel that you can do that? You made this song political for no reason. You used the national anthem to create a grift for yourself, to create a buzz for yourself, after being told to sing it the right way, English. These people are getting on my damn nerves. I'm tired of you guys, man. I'm really tired of you guys to keep trying to make everything political, to push narratives, to make you look good while everybody else falls. And then we sit there and say, we think twice about it not happening again. You are the reasoning why you may not get an opportunity to do that again, or anybody else.
Case in point, you cannot come up in somebody else's stuff and do whatever you want to do. Especially, it's one thing if they didn't even have a conversation, but they even had a conversation. She put it in, that was a video she posted. She posted that video showing that they told her not to do it. So it's not, she didn't even try to hide it. So she knew what she was being asked to do. She agreed to do it, and then turn around and did something else. That doesn't make you like some sort of, put you on some sort of moral high ground, some sort of martyr, just, you know, some sort of being that transcends and just this moral, ethical high ground. It doesn't put you on some soapbox. It just makes you look like a child. Funny enough, this person does look like a child. I don't know how old they are, but they certainly acted like a child here. And I'm glad that people are roasting them and that this person is never going to be welcome back. Your message could be spread in other ways. Potentially, maybe, again, you could have got agreements from them. You could have negotiated with them. You could have did something and maybe got them to agree to do it and have you back. Or maybe you could have said a few things instead of just singing the national anthem against their wishes. Maybe you could have just sprinkled something in real quick or did something to where maybe your message could have went even further than what you thought it could. But now that you're not welcome back, now how are you going to reach that same audience again? You can't come back. How are you going to reach them again? You could have did something with that audience, potentially, over time, maybe over multiple events. But now, what are you going to do? Post TikToks? I mean, these people don't get it. They are willing to self-destruct in order to feel like they're some sort of hero. Do the woke virtue signal. And with the way the internet works these days is so much more disgusting. There's more woke virtue signaling today in 2025 than I've ever seen in my life. And I feel like it's just only going to get worse. Everybody's trying to look like they're the most morally superior being ever by doing stupid and outlandish things, usually totally denigrating and destroying and disrespecting someone else, be it their property, going to their events and doing whatever they want to do, destroying their property, destroying their country in this case. These people make me sick. I have no respect for it at all, but that's just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
And she said, don't email us, don't call us ever again. Your clients are never welcome here ever again.